Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a pretty fun video to film today. I know I say that in every video, but I'm excited for today because I am getting a tattoo today and it's my survivor tattoo. So I wanted to film me getting ready for that, and then also I have a first impressions, the palette to kind of mess around with and talk about with y'all. So let's get started. So the palette I got, it's the Disney Villains Misunderstood palette. It is, you know, part of the new Villains collection. Like I said in my bald video, I love Disney. Anyone who knows me very well knows I love Disney. Like, I'm starting to collect those Disney Funko Pops, and so far I have the Dreamland Dumbo, Fireman Dumbo, Mufasa, Simba, and Pumbaa. And Lion King is my favorite movie. I have a Lion King tattoo on my back. I'll throw a picture up over here. It's not finished yet, but we'll get there. So I'm starting to collect those, and so I need something that has Disney on it. I just want it, like, please. I do have the Disney Designer palette, and so today I'm going to kind of compare the two. I'm going to use both of them when I do my makeup. I'm going to compare the two, talk about this collection and the single Super Shock shadows that came out with this collection just to show you. I do not have the full collection for this one. I only have the palette. My mom's coworkers were very, very gracious enough to buy this for me as a congratulations gift. So thank you very much to all of them if they are watching this. I am so excited to play with this. So yeah, I just want to sit down, kind of show you what each of the collections have. And then today I'm going to take you with me while I get my tattoo. And I'll probably be filming on my phone because this is a big camera and I don't know if I want to bring it with because I'm scared it might break. And yeah, also, it is raining and storming very badly. So if you hear thunder or if you hear like any rain or loud noises, that is why, and I apologize, but I can't control the weather. Looking at the first palette they released, this is what the outside looks like. And this is the inside. So this palette to me, it's very neutral. The only pop of color in there really is the Poison Apple color. Poison Apple to me is a magenta color. Enchanted Rose is, yeah. But I mean, I just feel like, don't get me wrong, I love this palette. I think it's amazing. I really like using Ray and then Prince Charming, I think that one is. Yeah. And then I use all these colors. I love it, don't get me wrong. But it's just very different from the one that came out with. This collection I feel like did not have many pops of color except for the 3 single shot shadows, which I started to swatch for you and then I realized I messed the video up and I had to start over. So the 3 colors they have are Be Our Guest, A Whole New World, and Under the Sea. So I'm going to show you what each of these look like, and I'll show you the neutral ones they came out with as well because those are very pretty and I do want to show you them. So this is Under the Sea. Then here's a swatch of it. It's a very pretty seafoam green kind of color, obviously very appropriate for the Little Mermaid. So next I have A Whole New World, which is this very, very pretty purple. I love Super Shock shadows. I think they're so smooth to touch. Wow, look at that. There we go. And the last one, which is personally one of my favorites out of all of this. My first favorite is called So This Is Love. This one's called Be Our Guest. Wow, just, oh. So now for the neutral colors. There's 3 of them. I have Hi Ho, So This Is Love, and Almost There. So Hi Ho is a very pretty white with sparkles. It almost has like a pink duochrome tinge to it. So This Is Love. This one's just my favorite because I love kind of these, I don't know if I describe it as champagne-y. Champagne bronze kind of color. So this is what it looks like. It's just gorgeous. And then last but not least is Almost There. This color is a shiny brown color with gold flecks in it. I think it's also very beautiful. Oh, swatches like butter. So again, this is Hi Ho. This is So This Is Love, and this is Almost There. I recently just watched The Princess Frog, and a little hint for all my subscribers, that movie inspired me to work on this really big project that I will be filming and putting on my channel, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Anyways, so that is that. There are highlighters from this collection. So I believe there's only 2 highlighters. This one I use every single day, so I will use this one last because it's my favorite. And this one is called Part of Your World. I haven't used this yet. I feel like this would be really pretty. It has color to it, so it's hard for me to use as a highlighter, but I think it would be really nice. See it right there. This one I use every single day. It's called A Smile and a Song. I always put this underneath my highlighter that I use, because I use the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter. Put this underneath, and then put the other one on top. And let me tell you, glowing. So as you can see, there they are. Now for the Misunderstood palette. I really like what they did with this palette. I think it's really interesting. I just think the packaging especially, it's very bright. If you compare the two, this is what they look like. So you can see the Misunderstood palette is just extremely colorful. It stands out a lot. You have, you know, little images of each of the villains on there. I also love this one. I'm not trashing this one, I really like how they put this one together. Instantly my eye is drawn to Diablo, which is that very kind of greenish gold. I don't know what I want to do with this today. I really like the color Mongrels, Flotsam, and then Jetsam as well, but I also really like Diablo and Facile. It's the one I don't want to pronounce. I'm gonna do a few swatches and then we'll get into the makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Diablo first. Actually, I'm gonna swatch Mongrels. Wow, y'all see that? Holy wow. Wow. Alright, so let's do Diablo. Y'all see that? That is really pretty. Let's do Pain and Panic because that one looks really cool. It's a very pretty gold color. And then let's do Flotsam. Flotsam has like purple undertones to it, so this last one is Flotsam. That's really interesting. I'm gonna do Sing, Jetsam, and Facile. Whoa. That was a lot more pigmented than I thought. Jetsam is next. Ooh, Jetsam is very pretty. Wow. The last one is Facile. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and hop off camera and do my eyebrows. If you guys haven't noticed, I don't know if you can see the top of my head, probably not, but my eyebrows have gone from the last time I filmed my bald makeup tutorial. I had nothing, and I woke up one morning and they were suddenly growing and you could see them, and they have grown so fast within the past week. And so, like, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Do y'all see that? I got my hair on my head. I don't know if you could see it, but there is definitely hair there. So, but I actually have eyebrows again. Yay. So again, I'm gonna hop off camera really fast and go ahead and do all of this. I'm gonna spit my gum out and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I did my eyebrows. I need to stop doing that. So now I'm gonna move on to the face. I already primed my forehead, so I'm gonna go ahead and prime the rest of my face. This is with my Honey Do Me Up from NYX. Absolutely amazing primer. I think it's the best because it becomes sticky once you rub it into the skin, and that helps the foundation stick to it more. So I personally just think it's really good. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to the rest of my face. The storm is kind of getting worse, so again, I apologize. I always apply primer to my face or my forehead before I do my brows, because that way I can put the concealer on top of it and it's already primed, and like I don't have to worry about like going back and messing with it, and just, yeah, it just makes my life easier. In my head, it makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this in my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I don't really switch up my primer routine a lot because I found what works. I used to use the Hangover RX primer. I think that primer is really good, but it is super moisturizing, and I learned that, and I have oily skin, so it's kind of like not the most ideal for me, but I still really like how my foundation lays on top of that. So again, I have a little bit extra from concealing my brows, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this with my little tiny beauty blender, pick some up, and this is my beauty blender from Parsa. It works amazing. So I'm still sitting here thinking about how I should do my makeup today with these palettes, and an idea has yet to come to me, because a part of me wants to use like some neutral colors, and then a part of me is like, nah dude, do something fun. But like the other part of me is like, no, like don't do something fun. So once I have that blended in, go ahead and move into foundation. Instead of putting this on the back of my pan, I'm just gonna put it on my face directly. I really want to test out the Morphe Y6. I've had it for so long and I just don't use it because I normally use a beauty blender. I'm gonna go ahead and stipple it all on my face. Don't get me wrong, my Parsa brush is still like my absolute favorite brush for foundation. Like, ride or die at this point. But I just want to try changing it up, especially because I haven't used this brush in a very long time. I know in my last video where my boyfriend did my makeup, he used it, but like I couldn't make a you know, opinion on this brush from my boyfriend using it because we all saw how that turned out. So far, I don't know. I don't know. I think it does the job. I'm just trying to comprehend or understand like what sets this apart from all the other brushes. Okay, you know what? I can see it doesn't leave any streak marks. For me, like my problem with using this brush is it just is super fluffy to me, and like I like more denser brushes when it comes to foundation. Like obviously if you haven't seen this, it's very dense and it's very like tightly packed. So like I just feel like I'm putting like a powder brush on my face, and that is a unique feeling to me. I can get behind the hype. I can understand why this brush is so like widely talked about. I'm gonna go ahead and take a beauty blender. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the skin, pick up any like super excess product, because I did just put the foundation onto my brush and on my forehead had some extra. So my tattoo design, I'm super excited for it. I designed it by myself. I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm so excited to get it. My appointment is tonight at 9, and right now it is 1:13, as you can see. I have so much time, but me and my mom might go see a movie. So go ahead, I think I'm just going to use the one concealer, my Tarte Shape Tape today. Well, I'm going to put it on first, then see how it looks. So I'm using a lot more Shape Tape than I usually use because I'm not layering the two concealers. Then I'm going to start out with my little beauty blender. Start by tapping out the edges. Switch to this little cutie pie. Okay, what does this look like on me? You know what? Let's do a little bit. Why not? On this end. I don't normally cream contour, so this is definitely a first for me. Why don't I use this more often? This color is really good. I have the color Call Me Maple. I'm gonna go ahead and cream contour some more. Not a lot. Well, that's a lot. Okay, I lied. I'm doing a lot. A little bit on the sides of the nose. Oh, that's a lot. A little bit under the lip. I'm gonna take this brush. This brush, I don't even know. I think I got it off Amazon years ago. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to blend it out. And this is the Beauty Bakery flour powder in the translucent color. Okay, I moved my camera down a little more. Go ahead and blend out any creases under my eyes that could have occurred. I do have a very fine line that's under my eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and set that with my flour powder. And again, I will go back and bake once I finish setting my face and bronzing. That's just my routine. That's how I do it, and it works for me. So if it doesn't work for you, so once that is all set, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my Too Faced powder. Use this to set the rest of my face. going to go ahead and start bronzing my face. Again, I'm going to use my R14 from Morphe. Just go ahead and start bronzing. Going with my R2 as a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to use this to kind of blend out the edges and make it look more seamless. So I'm going to go ahead and start baking everything. So again, I'm going to take my Morphe sponge. I'm going to go ahead and dip into whatever's left of my Born White powder. You can see there's quite a bit left. I'm just going to take it on the tip and I'm going to place this on my nose contour first. And again, I do drag it down a little bit when I'm doing that. Ooh, whoa. I'm going to go ahead and bake my contour now. So looking head on in my mirror, I'm going to go ahead and find right where my cheekbones are most prominent, take a little bit more bronzer. And just add a little bit extra shadow there. I'm going to go ahead and take some of the flower powder, taking it on the smaller side. Start pressing this in and layering it up. I am setting my face pretty extra today because I am getting my tattoo. And I don't know if I'm going to cry. Like, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. I don't know if I'll cry. But if I do, I don't want this to go anywhere. If y'all have a Kroger or like any place that sells these flavored sparkling waters, the lemon lime tastes just like Sprite, but this has no sugar, no calories, and 0 carbs, so check it out. Go ahead and prime my eyes using my P. Louise base in the color Go ahead and prime my eyes with the P. Louise base in the color Rumor 01. Go ahead and use this a Morphe M224. And I'll probably set it. I think I'm going to set it with the white shade because I normally work with a dry base to begin with. Keep this review as close to what I do every single day as possible. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this as a a Sigma E60. I'm going to go ahead and take No Spots. I really kind of want to do a halo eye using... Oh, I just hit my elbow! I kind of want to use a halo eye using this blue, the black, and then these two colors up top. Go ahead and take... This is a Morphe M441. Go ahead and take Tragic and just start working that all in the crease. So I'm pretty messily putting this color on just because it's going to be kind of our transition color. Go ahead and pick up No Spots on this is a Morphe M504 just to blend it out and give it a little bit extra, you know, seamlessness. Go ahead with the Morphe M456, but take Devious, and Devious is the color right next to Tragic. It is this one right here. I'm going to take that and put that right in the crease just to add a little more depth to it. You guys hear my dog? I'm sorry. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that same brush and pick up the Fates, which is that really, really pretty blue. I'm going to go ahead and start layering that on. Picking up quite a lot, so picking up quite a lot. Okay, so once you're happy with what you have, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a flat brush. This is a Morphe M124. I'm going to go ahead and take Diablo. And I'm not going to go ahead and like carve out my halo eye. Every time I carve it out, I mess it up. So I'm just going to go ahead and take whatever's, you know, the space and just start. I'm going to spritz my brush just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's it. I can't get over that color. Just, wow. I'm going to take the brush I was using with the blue and no product, just whatever's left. And I'm going to go ahead and tap this over to kind of blend the edges a little more. I'm gonna take a little more of Diablo and just put that right on the center just to kind of bring back some color. Okay, cool. So once I have that totally blended out, I'm happy with it. I'll go ahead and take a different brush, preferably one that I used like to highlight before. This is just a brush I got from Urban Decay, like the Naked palette brushes. I'm going to take Mongrels, use it to highlight the inner corner. Sis, that is actually gorgeous. I'm shook. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick line of eyeliner. I'm gonna put on some mascara. I think I'm gonna wait to put on my lashes because my contacts get super irritated by my eyelashes. So I'm gonna put them on later before I go out, whether that means to go to a movie or to go get my tattoo. I'm gonna put them on at some point and you will see what it looks like with lashes, I promise. But I'm gonna go ahead and line this and put on some mascara and I will be right back. Okay, so I have mascara on. My lashes are so sad. Let's go ahead and wipe away this bake while we're waiting for my mascara to dry. I'm gonna do this first so I can just tell it's settling into my skin. My under eyes are so bright now. Oh, I haven't used that powder in a long time. Not because I don't like it, but just because I got the Laura Mercier powder and I was testing out other stuff. So like, I am going to very carefully go in with this brush again and just kind of blend out this area because I feel like it kind of just got lost in the powder. I'm going to spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus, the coconut one. I'm going to go in with Goals, which is this color right here. Taking my Morphe E4. So for highlight, normally I do that, you know, I put down Smile in a Song first and then the Breezy. But I really liked how Mongrels looked, so I think I'm going to try and do that. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh boy. So it's definitely pretty as a highlight. Like, it's pretty blinding. I think I like it more on the eye. Just because it does have a lot of sparkle in there. I mean, obviously, it's an eyeshadow. Go with my Breezy highlighter. Put that on my temples. And I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyebrows in place now that I have eyebrows again. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So for lips, I think, because I do have the entire lipstick collection from the original Disney one, I think I want to wear the Tiana's lip color, which is a very dark maroon. I'm gonna wait to put that on though because I do, again, it is only 2:05. I do have a lot of time until I have to go. I'm going to be eating because I'm hungry and I want a snack after this. So I'm going to be eating and kind of like living life. So I think I'm just going to wait. I will come back here right before I'm getting ready to leave. I'll put on the lipstick, put on my lashes. So I will include that and you'll see it. But for now, I just want to film my face makeup, getting my eyes done, testing out the palette. So far, I am so impressed with the palette. I really like the colors. The shadows are so pigmented. They blend like a dream. They're just amazing and I'm so excited to play with this palette some more because I think some of these colors would look really good with some of the colors in this one. So yeah, I'm super excited. So I will also give you a check-in throughout the day to make sure the eyeshadows are still wearing up. I don't normally have problems with eyeshadows wearing down, but just so you know how it's going, I will let you know. So I will see you in just a few seconds on your screen, but a few hours on mine. Okay, so my camera is dead. And I'm too lazy to change the battery right now, so I'm not going to, and I'm just gonna film on my phone. So it is, I think it's about 9:50 right now. My appointment got moved to 10:30 because she was a little behind. So we're gonna go now. Use my Lily lashes in Miami, like always. Let's see if I can get these on using my phone camera because I don't have a mirror in front of me right now. I was gonna do lashes because it's so late at night and I just feel like they're gonna be difficult. My eyes are gonna probably bother me by the end of the night. And yeah, but I feel like I'm taking pictures and everything, it just won't look the same. So, and my mom is coming with me because she wanted to be there while I got this tattoo. And so I know she'll be taking pictures because that's my mom. So I'm a little nervous to get my tattoo. Not so much because I do have 5 of them. And pain isn't that big of a problem with me. But I don't know, just antsy. Y'all get antsy. Y'all know what I mean. So for lips, I'm thinking either Tiana or Ariel. I have all the lips, but these are the 2 I'm debating right now. I really want to wear Tiana. You know, I'm just gonna wear Tiana. So this is Ariel. It's just a nice little peach nude. It's pretty, but Tiana is a dark red. So I think I'm gonna go with this just to, you know, be a little different, be a little crazy. Yes, that is all I want to update you guys on. Again, I will insert little snippets of how it's going and try to, you know, vlog the process as much as I can. It is going on my arm. Oh, that's my bruise. I don't know what that's from, but it is going on my arm right here. So yeah, I'm so excited and I'll take you guys along and I hope you're excited too. Okay, see you in a second. Hello you guys. So I forgot to film an outro yesterday because my camera was dead and I got home so late from getting my tattoo that I was so tired and I just went to bed. So I figured I would film this really quickly. I'll also just tell you how the tattoo was. I took a few videos of it. I didn't take a lot because it was kind of a lengthier process. It was about 2 hours, which isn't a lot compared to like other tattoos, but like some of my lengthier ones. But I just wanted to talk about it, talk about pain-wise. And yeah, so we started at about midnight and then it went to about 2:30. It started so late because like my tattoo artist got really busy, so we had to push my appointment back a little bit. I know I mentioned that, but it just like got pushed back even more. Pain-wise, I do have to say I think those are my more painful tattoos. It wasn't like excruciating, it was just kind of like I had to clench my fist a few times, but I think it looks really, really good. I will insert a clip, like a close-up of it. But overall, yeah, it went really, really well. I couldn't really have asked for it to be any better. I think it looks amazing. I'm very pleased with how it looks. And yeah, I just want to share this with you guys. It was a really, really big experience for me because the tattoo is so meaningful. And yeah, so the healing process is it's definitely sore today is what I need to say. I mean, now I have 6 tattoos. This is my 6th one. But I've had 5 before that, and the healing process for the other ones weren't horrible. They were sore, but they weren't like, they didn't feel like this. But this is also my first color tattoo, and I know color can sometimes affect how the healing is and like whatever else. So yes, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this experience. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any tattoos. Tell me how many tattoos you have, and just, yeah, go off in the comments about it. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, and I will see you guys next time I upload. Have a great day, night, wherever you are, and yeah, bye.